Welcome back to Analyze the channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you are new to the channel. Trust me, you do not want to miss out on my daily builds. And as I always say, I got your back. The channel game, you already know I got your back. This right here is my 136th video for NBA 2K22 current gen. Now, this is LaMelo Ball's exact build, jack of all trades. It is a nasty rebirth build. Okay, now what we want to do is we want to go with the 3/4 shooting and the 2/3 finishing for the skill breakdown. Now, I want to say this to you guys. I've been reciting this pie chart completely wrong. I don't know, brain fart. I looked at it and said, man, I've been saying this wrong the whole time. My bad. I apologize for that. I've been saying 2/3 shooting and 3/4 finishing pie chart, but this is actually a 3/4 and 2/3. So it's 3/4 shooting and it's 3/4 shooting and then 2/3 finishing pie chart for the skill breakdown where we want to go to. Now, we want to use the pure speed pie chart. This is bad boy, and you already know we got the 10. And what I mean by the 10 for you new people who this may be your first time watching one of my videos is that the 10 is the slashing takeover. It is the most important takeover in the game. And I'll explain that a little bit further. So we want to go up on his dunk, his drive and layup, and his close shot. We want to go all the way up on his mid-range. Then we want to go all the way up on his three-point shot. But right here, we want to bring this just to 69. Now, for his pass accuracy, we want to come to 76. And then his ball handle, we just want to bring that to 81. Okay. Now, for his perimeter defense, we want to come all the way up. A lot of quickness all the way up. His steal all the way up. His block all the way up. His defensive rebound all the way up. And then we want to finish the rest out on his offense. His defense and offensive rebound all the way up. And that gives us a total of 8 defensive badges, right? So we got 12, 16, which is 28. Then we got 39 with playmaking, and then we have basically 47 total badges on this build. This is a bad boy right here. Now we're going to go with define. Then we're going to bring him up to 6'6", and then we're going to drop his weight all the way to 180. And then what we're going to do, we're going to bring his wingspan out to 84.3. Now, we already know now the part about the size to take over that I'm gonna let you guys know is that all the other takeovers, just think about what I'm saying. Actually listen to me when I tell you guys this. You new people who maybe your first time. The slasher takeover is the only takeover that you cannot do from the seat of your chair, right? And I'm gonna explain that a little bit further. But listen, all the other takeovers you can do from the seat of your chair with your controller in your hand. You can sharpshoot because you know where to find your shot. You can spot up because you know where to find your shot mentally with your fingers. You can rim protect because you know how to block shots. You can lock down because you know how to guard with your controller. You can play make because you see plays with your mind, right? You could post score because you know how to do low post score, right? And you can glass clean because you know how to find the angles to grab the rebound. You know how to hold L2 to box out your opponent. But the only thing you can't do physically on this game from the seat of your chair is the slasher takeover, because the slasher takeover is basically all about your physicals, right? You cannot get into this from your chair into the TV and be physical with this build. That's the only takeover you cannot do from the seat of your chair. That's why it's the most important badge when you think about it. Now, whenever your knight decides to take over, you get a 10 to your finishing, 5 to your shooting, 5 to your playmaking, and 5 to your defensive rebounding, as well as 10 to your physicals. Mike Wayne, the head director dev of development of NBA 2K franchise, clearly stated that the slasher takeover is the only takeover that gives you that. If anybody else says anything else, they're lying to you, okay? Because Mike Wayne said it himself. Now, your close shot at 99 will be a 98. Once your knight decides to take over, that will be 108. Your driving layup will be an 85. When your knight decides to take over, that will be a 95. Your driving dunk will be a 90. Once your knight decides to take over, 99 overall. that will, your driving dunk will be at 80. And once you ignite the slice to takeover, 99 overall, that will be a 90. And then you're going to have a standing dunk of 45. And when you ignite the slice to takeover, that will be a 55 at 99 overall when you're hot on this build. Now, you get a 5 to your shooting as well because your mid-range will be a 86. But when you ignite the slice to takeover, that will be a 91. Then look at your three-pointer. Your three-pointer will be at 84 at 99 overall. You're going to hit shots. You're going to hit a lot of shots with an 84 three-ball. 7 for 10, 8 for 9. This build is going to be nasty for you. And then once your night decides to take over, you will be at 89. When you're hot, you're going to be hot. You know you got an 89 three ball on you when you got that flame up under you. And then you're going to have a free throw of 73. And when your night decides to take over, that will be a 78. And you're even going to have a little bit of a post fade because you're going to have a post fade of 66. But when you're hot, I'd advise you to use your post fade. What I mean is post fade is fadeaway. Right, and that would be a 71. If you don't know how to use a post fade, or you don't, what is post fade is really, they shouldn't call it post fade. They should call it fadeaway shot. I don't know why they call it post fade, but it's a fadeaway shot. But I have a fadeaway tutorial called Fadeaway Tutorial. Learn how to shoot the fadeaway like Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. Trust me, you will enjoy that video. And then you get a 5 to your playmaking as well when your night decides to take over. But you'll have a pass accuracy of 79 and a ball handle of 78. Your pass accuracy when your night decides to take over will be a 84, and then your ball handle will be a 83. You're going to be a dribble guy. But this is the point about it, right? You're going to be able to get Kawhi Leonard, I believe Russell Westbrook's signature combination dribble moves out of this build. So you're going to have NBA players' signature combination dribbles as far as escape, as far as crossover, as far as spin moves. You're going to have all that. You're going to be able to use all their signature moves with this build. To Luka Doncic, all of them, right? So you're going to have a strong ball handle. Now, your defense and rebounding. You get a 5 to that as well because you're going to have a perimeter defense of 79 and 99 overall. And once you ignite that slice and takeover, that will be an 84. Your lateral quickness will be a 75. And when you ignite the slice and takeover and you get hot with this build, that will become an 80. And then look at your steal. You're going to be a pickpocket at 99 overall because you're going to have an 80 steal. But once you ignite the slice and takeover 99, that turns to an 85. Then you're going to have a block and an offensive rebound of 62. And when you ignite the slash and takeover, both of them will be 67. Now, your defensive rebound, which is amazing, which makes this build a legit triple-double threat. You will get the triple-double out of this build. This is LaMelo Ball's exact build right here. Will be a 70. Once you ignite the slash and takeover, that will be a 75. This boy is bad right here. LaMelo Ball is a true jack of all trades because he shoots, he scores inside, he passes, he rebounds, and he blocks shots, he defends. He's a baller. Now, the juicy part to this build is your physicals because at 99 overall, you're going to get an 18-point jump. We all know this is the 3 ways you get 4s towards your physicals. Go to the Gatorade facility and get 4 in your speed, acceleration, strength, and vertical for a week. The other 2 ways is getting gym rat badge by going level 40, and then all your builds will have a gym rat badge. Or the other way, which is the fastest way to get gym rat badge for your build, is to win an NBA championship. Put a little bit of money on it. Maybe get yourself to like a level overall of 87 to 89. Once you become a starter, do that early in the season before you start your season, right? But once you become a starter, which takes about 10 games, once you become a starter, simulate to the end of the season, win a championship, get your gym rat badge for your build. Then the other way we all know is that by going to 99 overall, you get the other +4. So once you're at 99 overall, you're going to have a speed of 93, an acceleration of 89, a vertical of 81, and a strength of 52. But when you ignite the slash and takeover, this build, this jack of all trades, LaMelo Ball takes over. It's basically, I got the ball, teammates, let me do my work. But you're going to have a pass in mind because you know this is LaMelo Ball. But at the same time, your teammates will understand, hey, our guy is hot. Let's watch him work. Okay? That's what great teammates do. Now, you're going to have a speed of 103 because that's going to go over the cap of 99. You're going to have an acceleration of 99. You're going to have a vertical of 91. And then you're going to have a strength of 62. This build is lights out. That's big. That's a big dramatical jump in his physicals once you ignite the slash and takeover for this LaMelo Ball jack of all trades exact build. Now we got the slash and takeover. Of course, we're going to take it. And there you have it. Jack of all trades, LaMelo Ball's exact build. Only at Antlize the channel. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you are new to the channel. And as I always say, I got your back. The channel gang, big ups to y'all for showing your boy so much support. You know I got your back. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to come here and I'm going to test the build. And what I mean by that, I'm just going to show you where I would place the badges if I was to use this build. I might have to go with this jack of all trades at point guard. This is a bad boy right here. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, we're going to go all the way up. And also, if you wanted to go use the vertical and the speed pie chart, would be great with this build as well. But I didn't go that way because we went up in his height. But that would be that's a nice one too. But it would dramatically slow him down. That's why I didn't go with that pie chart. Okay, so unstrippable, limitless takeoff, grace under pressure, and fearless finisher. That's going to guarantee he finishes and scores inside. Now I'm going to show you the real player percentage way. That's what I use. You guys who use shot timing without meter or shot timing with the meter, you guys know where to place the badges at. You know how y'all know how to create y'all's own jump shot as well. But I'm going to go with Lucky 7 Hall of Fame, Hot Zone Hunter, catch and shoot, and then I'm going to go with clutch shooter on this build. I don't know, but as a matter of fact, I'm going to go with volume shooter. And the reason why I'm going to go with volume shooter is this. I know once I get going early, if I get going early and I hit 4 for 5 or 5 for 7 or 6 for 7 with the mid-range or the three-pointer, look out. It's over with. I'm going to end up going 10 for 9, 11 for, you know, this build right here, the way I got it set up, this build can drop you 50 points, no problem. 50, 40 points a game in rec, for real. Now, playmaking. I'm going to go with unpluckable. Then I'm going to go with quick first step, right? Because we have a big, tremendous gap in our speed and in the speed of the build. Then I'm going to go with quick chain. I'm going to go quick chain like this. And then I'm going to go bullet passer 1. And then I'm going to go with needle threader because this is LaMelo Ball. And I'm going to respect my man's passing game. I'm going to go with LaMelo right there with needle threader. So that bullet pass is going to be fast. That needle threader is going to get it there. And I really don't need downhill speed because I already have a tremendous amount of speed. And I have a big gap in my first step, which is my acceleration. That's like track. On your mark, get set, pow, go. First step is acceleration. Top end speed is your downhill. And that's what we want to do with this build. I want to catch it up with the overall downhill. Okay. Then I got 8 defensive badges on this build. Now, the sad part is I do not have rim protector. If I had rim protector, they would be in a lot of trouble with this build if I had rim protector on this build right here. Now, I'm going to go with rebound chaser silver, right? Then I'm going to go with pickpocket gold. And then we're going to go with intimidator because that's going to help you block. Now, if you want to go here, and where is it at? Chase down, because you do have a block and it will show up. Trust me, it will show up. You will get that block. And I highly advise that you do go here. I don't know what's going on with pickpocket. Nobody really knows what's going on with pickpocket. It's like pickpocket does not work at all. Like, so, matter of fact, you know how to play. I know you guys know how to play the ball with your eyes and know how to go through and catch passing lanes and play great defense like that. You don't even see steals in there no more. The guy really, like, it's crazy. So I'm gonna go with silver chase down to make sure I get that block. And I'm almost tempted because pickpocket doesn't work. It doesn't work at all. So I'm not even going with that. I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna go right here. I'm gonna go right here because I want to go after that triple double for real. And there you have it. Only at Antlize the channel. Now that we have LaMelo Ball's exact, real, true build, jack of all trades, because that's what that young man is. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell if you are new to the channel. And as I always say, I got your back. The channel gang, you know I got your back. And with that being said, I am out.